Lakeside Dental Clinic, Go Island, is brought to you by Lakeside Dental Clinic.
That is Gypsy Hart. She's moving into the butterfly pose in something we're calling zero-G yoga. Eyes on BC, the trials and tribulations of publishing a community magazine, Parksville on the brink of municipal election and searching for tradition. You are watching Go Island on Shaw TV Channel 4. We're here at Woodgrove Pines, the downstairs, and today we are going to be showing you and experiencing aerial yoga with Gypsy Hart. We'll show some basics, I'll try some basics, and then we'll get into some advanced moves as well. The average demographic, I'm told, is between 45 and 75 years old, and if they can do it, I can do it. Actually, I think maybe I'm in that demographic now, getting pretty close. We're going to start things off in Qualicum Beach today. Publishing a local magazine is a labor of love, but that doesn't necessarily pay the bills. Linda Tenney is finding out firsthand how challenging that can be to balance a labor of love with the reality of paying the bills. Here's Rayanne LaPlante. Without further ado, we're going to get into some basic moves of aerial yoga. Gypsy Hart runs zero-G yoga here at Woodgrove Pines. What is the basic concept of this type of yoga?
Well, the nice thing about it is that it's supported. So a lot of students that have issues with their wrists, and can't do a lot of the yoga poses in a regular class can come to do aerial yoga and don't have to worry about it. So I'll show you a couple of basics that you'll probably see that are quite similar to a regular yoga class.
Do you get as much benefit out of this
style?
Oh,
even more, because you're getting a deeper stretch and you have something that you're holding onto and supporting onto, right? So this would be like crescent warrior, this would be warrior one, lowering down the back heel, or going into a warrior two pose.
And I can see that it's even more because you're using more of your core, really, to balance and stay still.
Yeah, exactly. And you're also, getting a deeper stretch. So if you're doing your side triangle, so you're getting into a lot of nice and fun poses.
I think people maybe get a little bit intimidated because you think aerial yoga and you think the Cirque du Soleil flying dance style. Yeah. But that's not what this is.
It's not. It's because we're just using elements of it, right? And this is like a tool, right? You're just using, instead of a mat, we're just bringing in it, horizontal, right?
Show us another one, another basic move.
Okay, so another one would be, for example, if you were doing your forward fold and then maybe a downward dog. Okay, you can go into your three-legged downward dog as well.
And is the wrist impact something that people complain about, or is a barrier for a lot of people doing yoga?
Yeah, they have a lot of wrist issues. Are usually one of the number one, I guess,
reasons not to.
Why, yeah. They're just like, I love yoga, but it hurts my wrists, or it hurts my joints, or they're just not supported enough in a lot of the poses because of alignment. So this actually helps you get into your alignment a lot easier.
Now this is going to sound like you teach 60 yoga classes a month. Yeah. What is the benefits of yoga? Is it a workout? Is it exercise? Is it spiritual?
It's all of the above. Everything.
Everything.
Yeah. It's all compacted together, and it's whatever you want to get out of the practice itself, whether it's aerial or a regular yoga class. It's if it's restorative or it's whatever it feels good for you.
Having the silks, it seems like it's more fun.
It is a lot more fun.
It's more like play.
It is playing, absolutely. Okay. Well, you get to have a chance to play too.
We're going to do that when I come back. When we come back, I'm going to play in the silks after a short break. Still to come today on Go, exploring Parksville with an election in mind and going back in time with Clocked. The boys are searching for tradition. Okay, so where are we starting?
So you're going to stand right in front of your hammock, right?
Okay, hammock.
And then put your arms through it. So just like you're like a little kid, you're going to go into a swing almost.
Okay.
But you're going to bring the silk so that it's on the back just on your mid back.
Okay.
And then just lower yourself down into it. So it's not directly under the arms, but just comfortable enough so that you can be like in chair pose. So you should feel a nice decompression of the spine here. And
in the lower spine?
Yeah, in the lower spine, so you can just kind of sit into it nicely. You can go into all sorts of poses right from here. So if you were to leave your left foot forward and step back with the right, and then just gently bend into your front knee.
Okay, now
Good.
Gypsy has acknowledged the fact that I probably don't do much yoga because she hasn't seen me in any of her classes, which is very true. I've taken 3 or 4 yoga classes, well, maybe 5 or 6 in my life. So is there any danger of hurting myself?
No, because you're basically supported here, and that's what's so nice about this practice. You can modify in it by just lowering down the knee. So if you don't want as much of an intense stretch, then you can go from that pose.
I feel tense. And maybe that's just because it's new and I'm not fully trusting
yet. And once you get
yet.
kind of trusting of the silk and that it's supporting you,
yes.
Remember it's holding up to 2,000 to 4,000 pounds,
Okay.
right? So there's no way that's going to move anywhere. So let's transition. So your back heel is going to go into a 90-degree angle, right? So you're still kind of leaning into it, but this time you're going to extend your arms out into, this is warrior 2, Kate.
Am I right?
Yeah,
Ooh,
and you just want to bend into the knee a little bit more and maybe even bring your foot back. Yeah, so that way your knee and your ankle are in alignment. Good. Just like that. Now let's say you lengthened your front leg, then start to kind of reach down. You can reach up with your right hand and hold on to the silk. So now you're in your side triangle.
And am I using the silk to hold me up?
Yeah, you sure are. So notice how it's underneath the shoulder. And so you're feeling that support.
I haven't stretched in a very long time.
So it feels good to stretch, doesn't it?
It does.
And you can even bend into the knee a little bit if you like. So now you're feeling a different stretch there.
Right. And you're certified to do this. Not anybody can teach aerial yoga.
Yeah. You have to be certified to teach aerial yoga.
Now, I'm not sure if I'm feeling this in the right places or where I should be feeling it.
Yeah, you should feel it in your quad.
Okay.
And through your
hips.
hips.
Up here in my
Yeah, and through your shoulder.
Okay.
Absolutely. So now if you were to come up, come out of the pose, but make sure that the silk's still underneath. And then just pivot so that you're facing forward. And you can switch off and do the other side if you like. Right? So you're feeling that equal stretch.
I feel like a kid. This is fun. It's like playing. And kids do this. I can picture my son, 7 years old, having a blast.
But remember, I've got, up to from 45 to 75-year-olds that are coming in my classes, and I hang them upside down in bat poses.
Can you show me that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Is that advanced? Considered advanced?
A little bit more advanced,
okay.
yeah.
We're going to see a bat pose.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Should I try it too?
Well, how about watch me first?
She's seen my move. She's making me watch.
So you would basically go into, this is more, not so much as advanced, but more so having trust.
Once you're confident.
That you are confident enough to go into the pose itself. And it's just so much fun to kind of get into all these different, you can, twirl around.
And there's benefit to having that blood going into your head and being in the upside down position.
And it's the decompression of the spine as well, so it's lengthening. You actually feel taller when you get out of the pose.
That's what I need. I need to feel a little bit taller, a little bit stretched out, quite literally. We're going to come back with some advanced moves a bit later on. Right now we're having a look at a municipality profile, a snapshot, if you will, on the municipality of Parksville. We're back, you're watching Go. We're bypassing some advanced moves and getting me to do what?
We're gonna do a little butterfly pose for Kate.
Okay.
So Kate, you're just gonna reach back and hold on to these little edges here.
Okay.
Okay, so just the edges. And then you're gonna expose the elbows so that we can bring your elbows through the center and out. Yeah.
And then these become my wings.
Oh, those are becoming your wings. Yeah. So you become, and it's a really nice stretch as well too, and you're supported by sitting inside the hammock.
And there's something about the rhythm of the swinging, the flow of the swinging that is very calming and peaceful, decompressing. Well, a couple of guys who maybe need some decompressing because they are under a lot of pressure. They have 1 hour to solve a clue. Here's Todd and Derek with Clocked. I'm gonna fly away now.
Fly away.
that brings us to the end of this edition of Go Island, and I must say it's pretty hard to get back into the groove of working because this is the most relaxing and most fun Shavasana pose that I have ever experienced. If you're interested in learning more about zero-G yoga, there are classes for kids, there are basic classes and restorative classes all starting November 15th, 18th, and 19th. There's a lot of details. You can visit zerogyoga.ca for full details. We want to thank Gypsy today for being so gentle with us and showing us the ropes. I was a bit nervous coming here today, but I'm not anymore at all. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Lakeside Dental Clinic Go Island is brought to you by Lakeside Dental Clinic, a division of the Vancouver Island Implant Centre, delivering dental services, including dental implants and sedation dentistry, all under one roof. Clothing supplied by Catwalk Fashions. Kate's Hair and Aesthetics provided by Maffeo Salon.